Hello everybody! Welcome back to Tactical Breach Wizards. I'm Barry John and I have somebody sitting over my shoulder helping me through this. I'll let him introduce himself.
Hello, this is Operative Laylight.
And we have finished off doing things. So, I just noticed,
We've made a mess.
I
Successfully.
also noticed that in this costume, Banks's bag bleeds.
Ah, I see.
And, going to reinforce the other team because you've completed your objectives is always a good thing.
Fair. Make sure she doesn't get interrupted on her way there. We're still doing our job to an extent.
Yep.
Yeah, that's tough. Certainly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Zan basically has had years to practice this, and Jen is improvising.
Well, I guess first question is Liv in there. Sounds like she is.
Mm-hmm. Blah, blah, blah.
Yup. That's what she's getting out of this.
It's more body language than anything.
Yup, that's him.
I wear shades indoors and I failed to kill at least 2 people. Okay, I'm still so... Yeah, you get the impression from what we've seen of Rion so far. He's very much, this is the job, we're doing the job. Why are things going weird? But remember, this is the technique that Zan used to figure out Liv's login and password, and Jen is
That's true.
doing pretty good so far.
Have any of them touched the keyboard yet? Sure seems like they haven't.
No, but we do see the video in the background there.
Alright.
Oh.
Nope. Okay.
And she double tapped to be sure. Hey, wait a second.
Yeah, did Liv hear that?
I think...
I mean, did Banks hear that?
I'm thinking like...
Sounds like it. I hope that means they're just sending people over instead of detonating remote explosives. Oh, okay. Well, I guess not.
It seemed like we would die.
Ah, sounds like they don't just have those growing on trees.
No. Tank grade armor plating. Lovely.
Sounds heavy. Yeah, poison would have been pretty helpful against this thing. Oh well.
Or, yeah, something corrosive in general.
Well, we know someone just down the block who can resurrect people.
Yeah! There's even a hint. Oops, hold on. Siege clear.
Wow.
There's a new possibility here. So yes, this game will...
Too big to defenestrate.
That too. I was going to say, like, because you are encountering basically a boss fight here, the game
Of
will...
course.
Like, the game is very casual friendly, so it is basically saying straight up, hey, here we can...
Yeah, I think I can put 2 and 2 together.
Mm-hmm. But actually...
There's a corpse right there. I see it.
During my off-screen catching up on this playthrough here, I was actually using banks to resurrect some allied units in previous missions, just to have an extra body.
Yeah, they can still help.
Yeah, but actually...
Yeah, I can see how resurrecting a heavy could be pretty handy.
But I don't like this setup, because I'm seeing reinforcement doors all around the place, and I don't know which one I want to send Zan at right away. Come on. Like, if he... Like, I see proximity mines here and over here, but I'm thinking maybe send Zan over this side, so he can block off this one at least relatively safely.
That sounds fair. I mean, the good news is that the big armored cleric boss... I'm guessing the trade-off is that they probably aren't very fast. Because they don't move very fast.
It's too large to fit through windows or death's door, which means you can't defenestrate it.
Shucks.
Yeah. Gas mass, stability, 5 armor, and 8 health.
Well, it's going to take people working together, but we can overcome those statistics if we can focus on it.
True.
So it sounds like we need to eliminate some distractions then.
Oh, hold on. There we go.
Because as I was saying, if that thing, just stumbles, if it can only move like 1 or 2 tiles per turn, it's going to be a while until it's actually an imposing threat on us. We have time to deal with the left side before it starts being a problem for us.
Mm-hmm. I'm also looking at things here. There is an achievement for beating this guy without using the level gimmick, but that's definitely a post-game team build.
Yeah, let's not worry about that.
Alright, so let's just get the obvious out of the way. Our necromedic is a professional.
That's right. We could use all the help we could get.
Ladies and gentlemen.
It did.
Good job, Big Mac. Come on.
Alright. He's professional.
Yep. So, everybody, let's meet Rion. Try resurrecting the Druid Hitman. Question mark. Completed. So, let's meet Rion. His default attack is the Impaling Vine, which deals 1 point of damage and 3 knockback. He has an actionless mana ability called Brittling Dart, which basically is an armor reducer.
Okay.
So, basically, this guy here has 5 armor, and we just resurrected the guy who's basically can go, and you lose a point of armor, and you lose a point of armor, and you lose a point of armor.
So is that like a line of sight kind of targeting attack thing?
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And we have...
Yeah, it's a dart.
Rabid Bite. Transform into a dog, run to and bite an enemy. They become hostile to everyone. Enemies won't attack Rion while transformed, because even the bad guys won't shoot a dog. And...
Alright, that's a pretty solid kit.
Steal Mana. He can point to an ally and go, I'm going to take one of your points of mana to, fuel my Brittling Dart.
And that makes sense. We've had times where, like, the wrong person has mana and it's kind of awkward for them to spend it. And that's a way of kind of transferring it around.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think if we work together, we should be able to clean up the left side. I don't know if we necessarily need to prioritize the lower right tracker, but with whatever action economy is left over, we can probably do something to them.
True.
So what kind of angle does Banks currently have on the upper left corner? Do they have a good spot they can put a death's door near the priest?
It doesn't look
Like
like
maybe
it.
on the left side of the reinforcement door? No, it doesn't look like
No.
it. We'd have to settle for, I guess, just in the lower left quadrant, which isn't as good. So I guess we probably keep that then, till later.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Sure.
no, I'm just dealing with this guy over here. Oh! Here's the other thing about...
That's pretty
here's
good.
the other thing about Rion's attack. It's a draw effect, not a push effect.
Oh, it's an impaling vibe.
Yeah. So, I keep forgetting this is the thing. He pulls the enemy towards him rather than trying to... Hold on.
That's
I'm
pretty
just gonna
nice.
steal a point of mana from Zan. Just prepping for when we inevitably have to deal with this guy.
Yeah, makes sense. Put Rion near the boss so he can start doing his thing.
Yep. And I don't think that's a safe move. So Rion's just going to move here for now. Take cover.
Sure.
Banks takes cover.
Doll hasn't even done anything yet. She can get in there and at least get closer to the action.
Mm-hmm. Or we can send Doll over here to start dueling with the priest. Because Zan still
Actually, how soon do those proximity mines go off? Is that immediately, or is that
spend
end of
an
turn?
action to defuse this mine, preventing the explosion. Hold on, I'm going to do something silly here. Rion. Nope. Rewind. Oh, there we go. Because he's already used his action for the turn. The defuse mine isn't available for him.
Ah,
And Banks.
I see.
Banks used their thing. Hold on, I'm going to back up here. Back up. Back up. Rion. Right, because it's 1 damage by default and 3 pull. So that's 3 impact damage
Exactly.
there, which means Banks is in a position to... Banks?
Sedative cocktail something else. Or maybe even Spectral Skull.
No.
Get some, you could Spectral Skull the upper left priest to try and remove their gas mask ability.
Hold on. Can I tap? No, I can't tap
Oh.
both. Wait, let me try something.
Not quite. Not from that angle.
Yeah. The gas masking only...
Yeah, like left would be the angle to do it if you could, but I guess not from that specific tile.
Yeah.
You could redo the turn standing on a different tile if that gives you, like maybe standing 1 tile northward or upward from this particular camera angle. That'd give you a more shallow angle of attack, which maybe you can do it from.
Here, let's just drop... Come on, Spectral Skull. Come on, Spectral Skull. No, because the windows are also in the way, so even if I do get the... rewind.
Oh, I was talking about 2 tiles, yeah, to the right of Rion's body.
Like, sorry, so Rion is here. I can stand here.
Yeah, 1 tile to the right of it.
Like here. Spectral Skull.
Yeah, that gives you an even shallower Spectral Skull angle. Does that hit both priests?
No, I'm...
Oh, doesn't seem like it. No.
But I am...
Too bad. That looked pretty good, but not quite.
I am in a position to defuse the mine, though, so I'll take care of that.
Okay.
Resurrect. Get Rion back online. Introduce this guy to the wall. I'm going to put him in... Actually, I'm just going to have him grab the intel for now. And I'm going to save on Brittle on this guy until I'm ready to actually start throwing down.
Sure.
Zen is there. Seals the door. And then... Jen goes there and shoots him into the wall with that and refreshes her move. But I don't want to get too close to this guy because he'll start attacking. If I move even one tile closer, he's going to come and...
Yeah, Jen does not want to get slammed by that, and I don't think we want to spend the time to, like, fix any kind of situation over there.
Yeah. Alright, but we still have Doll, and I think I'll just send Doll around to defuse the mine. Because I don't know if this guy's going to, activate his own mine or not, but I don't think he will. But I'll save the Doll's point of mana for now, because just in case she needs to throw an emergency swap. Zan still has an action.
At least the incoming threats are a little bit farther away from us for now, which is, I guess, both a good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah. Points like this, I almost wish we had that extra point of damage on Zan's 3-bolt burst, just to, to deal with the incidental armor.
Yeah, turns out 2 damage is significantly more than 1 damage.
Mm-hmm. Also, Jen wants to be able to finish this by the end of turn 2. Doll wants to deal 10 knockback, and Zan wants to prevent 10 reinforcements. Complicated. I don't think they can all be done on the same run.
That's plausible if we're really on top of things.
Alright, so they also... Oh, so the mines auto-detonate at the end of the turn. Oh, that's rude.
Yeah, I figured.
But...
Yeah, I figured it was that guy who was putting those mines down.
Yeah, but I'm also looking at it and going... He doesn't drop mines in a position where... they will automatically... Well, they'll be on top of a player already.
Yeah, that would be a little too rude.
Alright, Zan. I want you to go there. Don't grab the intel yet, because you're going to false prophet that door.
Sure, that's efficient.
False prophet that door. And that has prevented 8 reinforcements. I think Doll needs to do something about this guy. Banks, would you mind defusing the mine? So that Doll can come over here?
There we go. That's a nice big charge.
Oh, I could have put up a death's door right behind him there.
Yeah, try putting the block down. Yeah, might as well.
Or the death's door.
Convert all that knockback into damage.
Or we can just drop a death's door and deal and be done with them.
That's fair. That way we save the block for the other guy, and I think increased knockback damage on the mecha big enemy is going to be handier, probably.
Mm-hmm. So Doll has dealt 6 knockback, and yeah. So all we've got is the one guy over there. I just want to check something out here with brittling dart. Applying. I'm just checking to see if brittle dissolves over time, basically, or not.
It didn't look like it did.
No.
And it's also not gaseous, like it's just a physical dart, so gas mask shouldn't prevent that.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to try something here. I'm just going to see if... Okay, so blowing the mana crate did not cause the proximity mine to go off.
Alright.
But it did give an extra point of mana for Rion to grab. I think I can...
Yeah, I think dumping a whole lot of mana, darts, into the big boss sounds like the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
The suggested course of action. The boss does not actually seem to have, like, an end-of-turn queued attack at the moment, actually, if I understand the layout correctly.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything going on, and I'm just looking at... Sorry, I'm just No. Oh, he only... Hold on. Sorry, I just...
So it's only 2.
Yeah, but I just want to seal the door there.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because that also...
And it looks like he still does have an angle on the boss.
Mm-hmm. Actually, yeah, he does have an angle on the boss, it looks like, but I think I want to save that for when I'm actually ready to... Because just in case it does, you know, go down over time, I want to pile it all on at once. Let's have Banks go here. And Jen's got a refreshed move. Jen can come over here. Sorry, I'm just also setting people up on this side for when we try to deal with this guy. And that guy shoots one of the clones, which works out for me. Oh, wow, that's annoying.
Well, we're pinned down a little bit, but not, like, horribly so.
But you know who doesn't care about stuff in the way?
Doll. We could definitely swap the boss, either the upper left quadrant or the lower right quadrant, depending upon how aggressive we want to be about things.
Well, I'm thinking Doll can actually swap with the tracker here, and then Zan can deal with the tracker, and then we have Rion pile all the brittle on, or as much as possible.
Yeah, and we can seal the door, too. That sounds pretty good.
So let's have Doll swap with you.
And actually the tracker's in front of a window, so yeah, he's toast.
Mm-hmm. Doll can seal the door. Rion does not quite have a line of sight, so I'm just going to move Jen out of the way. Jen will defuse the mine, then move here. Rion can move there.
Alright, I think we're all set up.
I just want to know, Zan can grab the intel, Zan, run over here, because you are in a position now, hopefully, to provide a support shot at least.
Yeah, that would help, especially once we've done all 3 of the things and, made it possible to actually knock this guy back, if possible.
Mm-hmm. So, Rion, Brittling Dart. Yep. 1 brittle. Each attack removes 1 brittle.
Okay. We can deal with that.
Yeah. Alright, so, step 1 will be...
Sure.
Holy crap!
Yep. There it goes. Still a little stable, but with 4, like, so many other actions available, I think we can deal with that, even with 1 stable.
Hold on.
And Banks hasn't even thrown the cocktail yet.
No. Hold on, let me see if... Oh, Banks does not have a good shot to do that with... Oh, hold on. I want... Nope, yeah, because...
Banks can take 2 damage. The mission's already done, right? Pretty much.
Yeah.
We can finish things up this turn.
I'm also just... Okay, Banks, go there. Sedative cocktail... There. Just...
Oh, that's fair.
Just for rudeness sake.
That works.
And then... Oh. And I think he's down.
Yep. Sure looks like it.
Yep. Okay, so Doll did not get her full knockback, and Jen didn't finish by the end of turn 2, but that's okay.
Well, we dealt with a nasty surprise pretty handily.
Yep. Although, to be fair, this was pretty much, you know, a setup for here's what Rion does and how he does it.
Exactly.
Oh, and now there's 2 of them.
Of course.
What does it pay?
Fair.
Mm-hmm. Anti-armor. Alright, so here's where...
Well, they're doing their job. Yeah, there's already a server under threat.
So this guy's going to be attacking these 2 servers here. There's an explosive going on there, and this guy's going to be attacking these 2 servers over here. I legitimately do not see a way to prevent all these servers from taking damage on this turn.
Yeah, that would be pretty hard to do.
Mm-hmm. But what I... Hold on. Banks wants to use Resurrect on a teammate who has no mana left, and Rion wants to cause a total of 9 bonus damage with Brittle cumulative over the course of the mission. Okay. Oh, hey!
Yeah, that's a little strange that Rion has a confidence goal, but alright.
So...
Also, they picked a bad door to stand in front of.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a moment of silence for our Chapel Cleanser Cassiopeia. Who wants to have the honors? Zan, or actually Zan's in the position.
Yeah. I mean, you could swap Zan with Banks if you want to give them the honors, but
Oh,
yeah.
interesting, it's just knockback.
I mean, it was a lot of knockback. It was like 3, I think.
Yeah, well, 1, 2, yeah, 1 impact there. Grab the intel. Alright. Banks. So you're another cleanser there. But you haven't triggered to fire on anything yet. Oh, hey, wait a second. Wait.
Well, I guess if a false prophet goes into a mine and then immediately blows up, we get the mana back. So I guess that's technically free.
False prophet runs there. False prophet runs there. I mean, yes, we're losing servers, but...
Well, yeah, I guess that is true, isn't it? Alright, we're claiming space for ourselves.
Yep. Zan's false prophet is doing work.
Yeah, I mean, as amusing as it was to blow up all those mines, honestly, the false prophets would probably be better served staying alive and providing supporting fire to get rid of, say, that left tracker more efficiently.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, I need you to steal mana from Banks. Oh, nope, rewind. I want Rion to go here to grab the intel. Steal mana.
But yeah, now that we know that Brittle doesn't, like, decay on its own, it sounds like we can just set it up whenever we want and just plan on when we actually make use of it.
Yeah, I'm just going to see how far Dahl charges and knocks this guy. See if we can wind up putting a death's... No, that's in the way. Damn it.
Are you planning on death storing the tracker, or...
Oh, no, the track... I've got 4 actions left. The tracker is not a problem. Like, Rion can literally just impale Vine and remove him. Like that.
Yeah.
It's...
Yeah, and that's reasonable.
Couple of brittling darts. It's not as much as...
Yeah. At least, well, yeah, that is all their armor lost, actually. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
for now.
Mm-hmm. And then Jen still has an action.
Yeah, so case in point, like if all their armor is lost, then the False Prophet firing squad actually does solid damage to the left-hand mecha priest.
Mm-hmm. Jen's in a bad spot.
But I mean, we do seem to be getting a lot done with this first turn, though, so that is nice.
Yeah. You know what? I think I misplayed some stuff here. I think I could have just piled on a bit more damage on this guy on the left, but...
I think so, yeah.
But we're in a spot. And you... Do you get your armor back? No, you don't. Okay, we're cool. Yeah, Doll does 3 damage and a knockback, so that's 4 to... Hold on. Zan, I want you there. Wait, no. Sorry, because Zan has the support fire.
Yeah, but before you do anything, it sounds like Banks should be throwing a cocktail at the left priest so that we can optimize your damage a little better.
Yeah. Grab intel just in case. Sedative cocktail. Like that.
Yeah, there you go.
Zan can hop over here. Oh, yeah, it's still only 1 point of damage, but that should be enough for... Damn it. Okay.
Yeah, they are still pretty... Even when their stability is debuffed, they still have 1 stable, so you still have to, play with regards to that, but... Yeah, it sounds like you've got it going.
Sorry, I'm just stealing extra mana from people because...
Yeah, to get ready for the other one.
Alright. Also, Impaling Vine can be used on allies to pull them out of the way.
Yep, exactly. It's only 1 damage, so as long as the 3 knockback is safe, then, it's still a way you can reposition people.
Alright. 4 servers remain intact. 2 of them are over here on my side of the board. I think I'm good. I just have to... Oh, son of a bitch!
Oh, it was on that blind side.
Oh, are you freaking kidding me?
Guess we should have... Well, we couldn't even seal that. It was open. Alright.
Yeah. Alright, Rion. Do you have a line of sight on other guys there? No, you don't. Okay. If you go that way, here. Come on over here, and that should give you... Steal mana from Banks. Zan. Diffuse the mine. Sorry, I'm just looking at...
Yeah, his action of the bolt burst wouldn't have been very helpful, so that's a better thing to use his orange action on.
Yeah, but I'm also realizing that Doll is already in a position to charge at this guy.
Alright, sounds like they're the ones we should be attacking this turn, then.
Yeah. And then Doll can charge.
That's nice and solid.
And then a sensor slam to just deal with you. Now... Sorry, I'm just... In the...
Yeah, the funny thing, the interesting thing about how this mission is all set up, too, is that there is mana refills available to, continually do more brittle to the last guy, but it's all spread out. So it definitely encourages you to spread out so you can grab it easier.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Rion still has a move. No, he has an action, which isn't going to do much to this guy. Oh, it did do a thing. Oh, because it...
Yeah, it was 3 knockback. It's only 2 stable, so you can move them by 1.
That is a thing. Okay, that's good to know. Let's see here. Zan still has a move. Zan can go there. Grab intel. And just in case, just fire predictable that way. Doll has a move. Actually, Doll can...
By the way, for Banks's confidence goal, can you remind me how much mana resurrecting someone gives them?
1 point.
Okay.
So...
Yeah, with no mana
hold
left.
on.
Okay. So that is a way of, quote, transferring 1 mana from Banks to someone else.
True. I was going to say, like, Rion technically has no mana right now.
Yeah, exactly.
But I...
And Banks isn't really doing much with their mana at the moment. I don't think we need a Spectral Skull, and that is those are literally the only 2 things she uses mana for, so...
Yeah. Alright. Rion... Okay. And, yep, everybody's gathered up mana for Rion's use. Because really, all we really need is, like, 3 pips on this to...
Yeah, I mean, more is better, but 3 is good.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Zan. Diffuse that mine, because I don't want to just accidentally blow that up.
Exactly.
And this guy's about to get in... Oh, wow. Okay, Banks, run over here.
Yeah, they're out of friends. We have them surrounded.
Do I want to get the confidence goal now? Because I don't know if...
It sounds like it. You've got a good opportunity for it. And it is mana neutral, so... And it puts mana on the person who wants mana right now, so...
True.
I don't see why not.
Steal mana from you. 1 use per turn gain. I thought you gained more than that, Rion. Alright. Screw it. Brittling Dart. Brittling Dart. False Prophet. Oh, this is dumb.
Oh, go ahead.
No.
Yeah, there it goes.
But...
Sure. You've got a nice backstop there.
that also provides covering fire.
And you can throw the block and slam them into the block, too.
Actually, you can't charge with up against the guy just adjacent to you.
Well, I was going to say throw the block and then slam them into the block with a sensor slam, but that works, too.
Yeah. Alright, there we go.
Good enough.
Yep.
I mean, there were 5 of us. They couldn't stand up to that kind of threat.
Mm-hmm.
We're working on it. Work in progress.
Yes.
We didn't make our own interpersonal problems get in the way of the mission, and sometimes that's good enough.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so Rion is on the team long enough to start accumulating perks. But, I'd want to know... I'm thinking either grab +1 damage for the 3-bolt burst, or finally get the take the once per turn cap off of support fire, just so that you can throw down more and more and more and more with the full firing squad.
Yeah, as tempting as Time Bomb would be to help, break the action economy over our knee, I don't think we need it yet. I think supportive fire would be fine.
Yeah, because you saw just how having supportive fire from from everybody else helped out. And Doll here gets another level up. So Sensor Slam, more damage. If used on a teammate, the mana cost is refunded. So basically, the whole Doll has 1 point of mana, it goes away. Swap with objects. Panic. If enemies are targeting you when you swap, they'll shoot the person you swap with immediately. Which, considering
that's pretty efficient.
Doll likes to get in people's faces. You can optionally pass through targets to charge at others behind them, which means that if there is a ally in the way, or you need to get through a weak enemy at the big guy behind him,
that's pretty strong.
Yep.
Like, by definition, that means you are charging farther, so they cannot clog up a long hallway by having someone at the front of it.
Yep. There's Rampage 2 to take the cap off the charge limit, so you can just keep charging around the map as long as people line up for you.
Or you line up people for them.
Mm-hmm. Momentum is an extra 3 knockback if you have enough of a run-up.
And that's pretty strong.
Yeah.
Kind of map dependent, but pretty strong.
Mm-hmm. The riot block can come back to you, or it can basically become hard cover instead of soft cover. But I think
okay.
Doll is built around the charge as her basic attack, and I'm either all of these are good, but telephasing's a little bit more.
I think telephasing opens up more options. Like, as funny as Rampage 2 would be, I think telephasing is just going to give us plays that we just would not be able to make otherwise. Mm-hmm. And I like that.
And Rion, the Druid, doesn't get as much as other people, but so Rabid Bite, he adds more sedative to the target that he bites, which didn't come up in the previous mission, but we'll probably show it off in the next couple of missions. Brittling Dart, corrosive, destroys any gas mask the target may have. So with this ability, he immediately opens up the enemy to Dessa throwing out the sedative.
Yep. When he wins his matchup, he wins it even harder. Sure.
Mm-hmm. The Impaling Vine can deal brittle on hitting somebody. Or if your opponent, the person you're targeting, is not in cover, if you're targeting open ground within 3 tiles, so just plain old ground, you pull yourself towards that open space.
Which is handier than it sounds. Sometimes you just need to move a little farther.
Mm-hmm, but it does take up the action that Impaling Vine gives. So,
exactly. Yeah, it's a little questionable.
And Quick Sprout is if you target a teammate, the action is refunded. So basically, you can yank somebody out of immediate danger if you need to.
Yeah, of all of those, I would probably prefer Frost Fingers because that means that against lightly armored targets, you can still get enough work done on them without having to spend a mana. And you can save the dart for anything that's heavily armored.
Mm-hmm. And Rion.
Even he has outfits. Yeah. Alright, he's part of the team.
That's a froggy look.
That is... I agree. That is an extremely toxic outfit.
Yeah.
Would not want to be seen with that guy.
You'll also notice that, so Jen has 13 points. Jen's confidence goals are like 5, 5, 10, 15, 20. Same with Zan's scaled by 5. Rion is 4. Sorry, not Rion. Banks is 4.
Scaled for being a late joiner.
Yeah. So you can sort of...
Which is fair.
You can tell that Rion's not going to be here for much longer, well, there's still not a lot of game left to go, but it's enough that you can get these. Alright, moving on.
Alright, I think we've done a great job. It's time for a debriefing.
Yep, but we are going to be pushing into Act 4 now, so I think that will be the end of this, and we can pick up next time as we are making our getaway.
Sounds good.
Yep, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time. And stuff.